everyone! My name is Jenna, but you guys can call me Jen. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Sweaty Me, because I just had a dance party to Florence and the Machine's Dance Fever. Yes, I'm very late to that album, but I decided today to actually listen to it top to bottom, and it is so good! And I was listening to it as I was doing web analytics for work, so when I was done that, I restarted it and now I'm sweaty. So, God, I love that album so much. Wow, new obsession clicking in. Anyways, hi friends. It's the weekend. Finally, we're here. I have a mini pizza in my air fryer because I have no will at all to venture out tonight to go to the grocery store and actually get proper food. So, hi. This week has been so weird. I don't know what it is, but I'm just like, I feel alive right now. Might have been the dancing. I feel more alive in this moment than I have all week. So I'm so excited that it's the weekend. This weekend we're gonna be doing a lot of things, namely writing and reading, which is like standard on my channel and standard for my life. I'm going to be finishing Legendborn, reading through and finishing, because I'm still at the same spot that I was last weekend because I haven't picked it up to read. I did finish reading The Marvelers this week and I loved it, gave it 4.5 stars. So that's gonna be there. And I did roll again on my like rolling chart because I want to add like another book into my reading this weekend. That is from my actual TBR, to keep pulling books off of my TBR to read, just as like a kind of a book that I can throw in between Legendborn and Bloodmarked, because I don't want to get bogged down in my fantasy. And I say that, but I rolled another fantasy. I mean like bogged down in the like dark academic fantasy that is Legendborn and Bloodmarked. So I ended up rolling Wind Witch. I will put the video here so you can see. But yeah, I rolled number 12, which is Wind Witch by Susan Dennard, which I'm very excited about because this is also another sequel. I don't know if you guys saw my video go live this morning. Didn't include this in that video, but it is another sequel that I wanted to get to this year. So I got so many sequels that I want to read. And because I really want a like palate cleanser read, I'm also going to be reading Adult Assembly Required by Abby Waxman. Couldn't read her name. Abby Waxman. So that's the plan this weekend. I really would like to read all 3 of these books. So to be able to do that, I actually have to do the reading things. I also would love to finish my read through of Project Second Story so that tomorrow on my very first live stream of 2023, I can start actually writing it. But I'm not going to be too mad if I'm not done the read through by the live stream tomorrow. I would just use the live stream to read through and keep editing. But I can't remember exactly what page I'm on. Put you right there, nestled in the yarn. Okay, I got to, yes, right about here, page 182, chapter 25 I ended at. So I have this book in total printed out right now is 241 pages. So I have a fair amount left, 60 pages left. I am feeling great. I have a couple things that I'm going to add in on this edit, and I also messaged an editor on Fiverr this week, yesterday, I think. Still waiting to hear back, but I'm really hoping that she gets back to me and we can kind of schedule something in her planner, because I would love to have this edited and off to like third draft done on my end and then off to an editor by February, like the beginning of February, so that I can get moving on it. But yeah, I have one part left. I know it's hard to see because the yarn is right in the view in the frame, but I have one part left to go through, which is exciting. But yeah, this last bit will go really quickly, I think, because this is when things start popping off. So yeah, amazing, wonderful, love it for me. That's what the weekend is gonna look like. Gonna probably just be parked here. I would also like to go thrifting at some point, maybe on Sunday. Tomorrow I'm going to go, I have my lesson in the morning, first lesson of the year, so I gotta practice a little bit tonight for my piano. And then I would like to go grocery shopping after that, library, and then back here for my live stream at 1:30. And then everything will get together and the rest of the day I can just hang out and read and do things that I need to. So that's what the weekend is looking like from my end. I can kind of smell my pizza right now, so I'm gonna go check on it. But yeah, it's the start of a weekend. Let's do it. Hello friends. It is now a little bit later, a lot later actually. It is 1 a.m. and I'm heading to bed. I wanted to pop in, say hey, and let y'all know that I've officially finished the read through of A Second Story. Oh God, the ending gets me every time. I wrote this damn book and the ending gets me every time, guys. Like, it just makes my heart so warm and full. Oh God, I'm so excited to start editing this tomorrow and like doing draft 3. I'm gonna try and power through draft 3 as fast as I can, implementing the edits that I've planned on doing and all like the little typos and stuff that I found in the fixing of sentences that I found as I've read through it. That's the plan. There's a lot, and I'm going to be really focusing on that for the next couple weeks, I guess, however long it takes me. Still no word from the editor, hoping she gets back to me tomorrow. Her like Fiverr profile says it usually takes her like 2 days to respond, so hopefully she has a spot for me. She is the only editor that I've found that I've like, that's in the right price point and that's in just the general, I don't know, her vibe is really good. I also randomly follow her on like socials. So I've been following her for a really long time and I didn't realize she was an editor as well. So when I found her on Fiverr, I was like, perfect fit. So fingers crossed she can take me in February in her schedule. God, hopefully. But yeah, I've also looked at my calendar and I've tentatively picked a day to publish a second story, like the publishing day, and I'm excited about it. I could also pick the week before, but I'm waiting until I get a yes from the editor and like get that timeline like really solidified so that I can really, you know, announce this project officially. And I actually had someone reach out to me on Instagram and ask like, are you gonna do like an official book launch video, a book announcement video? And I probably should do that. So I'm gonna do that at some point very, very soon to announce it once I've got the date picked out. And I'm gonna also try and get it on Goodreads once this is edited and I have like a more solid page count vibe. I guess I don't really need a page count for Goodreads, do I? Probably not, just the day it's going to be published. So once I've really solidified that, I'll get it onto Goodreads. I also have to write the blurb, the official blurb for it. I have one that I've kind of used and I made up on the fly for a TikTok. So there's a blurb on my TikTok. If you go look in my pinned video for a second story, there's the blurb in there, but I will have like an officially nice polished one that will be going on Goodreads and of course the back of the book. So I gotta do that. But oh god, there's so many little things that you have to do. I'm also thinking about like the back matter and front matter for the book because I'm going to be including the 2 maps that I have, a table of contents, and also like a glossary index situation, because I know from having a couple of my beta readers ask me questions about the magic that I talk about in this, I reference like D&D type of magic. And now I'm realizing that that might be an issue with all of the Wizards of the Coast stuff coming out now. Oh god, I'm gonna have to look into that now for a licensing so I don't get sued. Anyways, besides that, I have to create a glossary in the front just to make it easier to understand the terms that I'm using and stuff. So I gotta do that. And then I usually like an acknowledgements and like back matter as well for like social stuff and an author profile I guess I gotta do. I don't know. There's so many little things that you have to add into a book. Like if you pick up a book and look at it, it's not just the story. There's so much else in it. So that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a little adventure. But yeah, it's fun sitting here in my brain and like planning content that's gonna be like release week centered, if you will, and like leading up to that and doing all of the branding and stuff. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I saw today someone on TikTok who is also an indie author whose book's coming out on the end of January got an ARC or like I think an advanced reader's copy or a final copy of their book, I can't remember which one, in the mail, and they did their opening video, and I cannot wait until that's me. Truly cannot wait until that's me. I will fully sob and I will film it for you guys, don't worry. It'll be somewhere for sure. Me just crying over the emotions of holding my book in my hands. That's gonna be wild. It's gonna be truly wild because like holding this in my hands is unreal. Printing out your book and like seeing it in physical form and like seeing it take up space is an unreal feeling. So I cannot even imagine what it's like to hold like a book, like an actual like published book of yours. Nice. I gotta go to bed. My lesson's in the morning and I'm gonna be so tired. So I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, my lovely friends. Happy Saturday. It is almost 11 o'clock at night. I've completely forgotten to talk to you guys today. It's been a day. It has been a whole day. Lesson this morning, Then I decided to go thrifting, which was a fail. I got 2 pairs of jeans, and my thrift store, like, there's no fitting rooms anymore, so you like can't try things on in the fitting in the store. And I bought like 2 pairs of men's jeans, thinking that like I'll try something new and fresh. They're like really lovely pairs of Wranglers. Neither of them fit me, of course, because I don't have stick legs, and apparently men jeans are made for stick legs. I don't understand. So that was fun. I couldn't even get one pair up over my thighs, which was a moment. So that was a fail, but I did find a hardcover copy of the second Magnus Chase book, which was fun. So that is now on my shelves. And then after that, grocery shopping, library, picked up my friend's book club pick for the month, which is the Saturday Night Ghost Club, which is exciting. Hopefully I'll read that in the next couple weeks. And then I came home and had my live stream, which was so much fun. Y'all know I love my live streams with you guys. You guys are the best. And I ended up writing like 4,000 words or something during that live stream, which is because I'm essentially just transcribing my edits from said manuscript into my computer document, right? So it's mainly just literally typing words that I have already written on a page, which is so fast. And then if you want to go even faster, you can just take the old chapter and then implement the edits that way. I've done both now since my live stream ended. I moved to my couch and I've been here doing that even more, and I ended up writing like 8,000 words today in draft 3. So I'm really boogieing. It doesn't feel like it, because I'm looking at page 35 of the manuscript and I've written 8,000 words, which is crazy. But I guess that's kind of how it works. Page count doesn't go up as fast as word count does. It's been a really productive day. And other than that, I have been watching Holly's playthrough of the A Plague Tale Requiem game. I am so hooked. And I'm so mad that I'm now on the last part. I'm on part 6. This game, so stressful, but so beautiful, and I'm into it. I'm into it like a damn movie. I have not read a single thing today because I've been just into this. I was gonna read Legendborn today, but like this afternoon and finish it, but I was too obsessed with this. So, alas. But yes, I'm gonna watch this next one, and then when that's done, I will read some Legendborn. And then tomorrow, I will spend the day doing more of that, which is going to be exciting and fun. And then I think tomorrow night I'm going to hang out on, because after going to dinner at Mom and Dad's, I'm going to hang out on Amy's stream. Amy Prokopis' stream. She's got one coming up Sunday, which is exciting. I think she's doing weekly ones and ones on TikTok as well, so just be aware, which is exciting. So that's been my day. It's been a day. I'm so sad about those jeans not working. I was hoping. I saw someone on TikTok who, granted, was very small, and I should have figured because small women have a lot more success in thrift stores, just in general. But she was like, no, I picked up an old pair of Levi's jeans from the thrift store and I want to like age them or whatever. And they're men's jeans and they're super big on me and they fit really well. And I'm like, I'm gonna go get a pair. And they don't fit very well because men's jeans are cut stupid. I need high-waisted. I need it. I got calves and thighs and a butt, like, you know. So that's fun. And then I decided to make myself even sadder by looking at the Madewell jeans, because those ones I think would be my be-all end-all jeans, would be the best, but they are so expensive. I don't want to pay $200 for a pair of jeans, but they also don't have anything in my size. And that's the thing. The sizing of jeans on the internet terrifies me, because I know my size of jean in the store that I've always bought jeans in. And if you get that size anywhere else, it's not gonna fit. Like, I'm a size 16 in the store that I usually buy. And then I went to American Eagle to try their mom jeans once, like years ago. And their biggest size at the time, which was like a size 22, didn't fit me. It was like the zipper was like this on my stomach. So like, women's sizing is a whole farce, my guys. Men's sizing, so smart. It's all by inches. I love it so much. Like, why is not all sizing like that? My jean rant is now over. Hopefully, tonight, tomorrow, I do some more reading, but alas, I have been editing and writing instead. So I think that's a good trade-off. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to it, and I'll chat with you guys later.
Will you let me get my boots off? Will you let me get my boots off? Are you that excited? Oh my god. Yeah, put on the shoes. Can I get my boots off? Yeah. Okay, hold on.
Hello, my lovely friends. Happy Sunday. It's technically Monday now because it's like past midnight, but I didn't talk to you all day. Oh my god, I'm a bad vlogger. Hi, it's Sunday. Today has been a very low-key day. I ended up doing a whole bunch of nothing today for the most part. I did read more of Legendborn though. I am now on page 320 or 318, brain. Chapter 34. We're getting into the thick of it. So I'm well past the halfway point now. I think there's 2 hours left on the audiobook or something like that, so I'll probably finish it tomorrow as I do some work, but loving it. As I keep saying with my rereads, there's something so lovely about rereading a book and living in the world a little bit longer and reliving it, because as I keep saying, my book retention memory is absolutely awful. So being back in it and refreshing my brain and learning all these things again, so good. And I'm so excited to get to Bloodmarked. Last night I also started a little bit of Adult Assembly Required. I had like a weird headache last night, had the worst sleep. I like sat bolt upright at like 3 a.m. feeling so unmoored. Like something had, I don't know, like detached in my brain, and like I felt on the edge of like, I could be sick right now if I'm not careful. Like one of those feelings. Like I wasn't actually nauseous, but I was on the edge of becoming nauseous. And I had to sit there for a solid like 5-10 minutes just waiting for it to go away. And it never really did. I drank a little bit of water, made it worse, and then kind of just crawled back under my weighted blanket and tried to go to sleep again. It was the weirdest night. I had an awful time. Hopefully tonight's better, because it's been 2 nights in a row of weird sleep and I don't like it. But yeah, before I went to bed, I got 25 pages into Adult Assembly Required, and I had no idea that this was the same world as The Bookish Life of Nina Hill. Like it's number 2 in The Bookish Life of Nina Hill series, I guess, which didn't know it was a series. Very fun. I think I'm gonna try and just kind of casually read this throughout the week. I am enjoying it so far. Seems fun, but I am more invested in Legendborn, obviously. But yeah, I'm 25 pages into that, and I wanted to just read something before going to bed because I'm trying to get better at my sleeping schedule, which is not working so far. But my therapist did give me a piece of advice, and she was like, how have I not told you this already? I know about your sleeping issues. How have I not told you this? But when you're trying to fall asleep, and if you're trying to fall asleep like earlier than you usually do, and your brain's just not letting you, and like on the nights where your brains are just bad. So she said that I'm gonna try this for the next like 6 weeks, couple months, kind of a thing, to see if it works. But she said that you can reprogram your brain to fall asleep faster and also keep your brain from being super busy with thoughts that are spinning out of control at night, because that's what happens to me and why I have like a vague insomnia kind of a thing. She said that to do like really complex subtraction things, you don't have to even make them complex. They can just be like very long subtraction problems in your head, like math problems. You can do like 1,352 minus 14, and you just keep subtracting 14 until you see the pattern, and then you change it. And I was like, okay. 1, I'm bad at math. 2, I'm not actually that bad at math. I was very good at math until about grade 12, and then like algebra and trigonometry messed me up. 2, I really like when things come to a close. So when I do these subtractions things, which I have been doing for the past like week since I talked to my therapist, and it has worked somewhat. And she said that the thing is, like, you keep doing this for a long time, and eventually your brain, as soon as and you like stick to the math problem and you don't let your brain travel away from the math problem, and eventually you just fall asleep because it like keeps your busy brain attached to this thing, and it like just kind of keeps the noise out, and you fall asleep eventually. If you do this long enough for many nights in a row, as soon as you start doing math, your brain is just gonna be like, sleep time, and we'll fall asleep really easy. So I'm really hoping that's a thing, and that I can kind of use that to fix my sleep schedule. But I actually have to do that and also try and go to bed at a normal time. I say, talking to you at 20 to 1 in the morning. Anyways, I like completion, as I said, like when things go really well. So I just keep doing the subtraction of the same number over and over and over and over again until I reach 0. And then I mess around with like the multiplication table and like other things. And it's just a matter of keeping my brain on these very scientific things and very mathematic based things. Because if I let my brain dwell on anything creative, I lose my mind and I stay up for so long, which is not good. Especially not for my sleeping schedule. So fun fact, if you have any issues with sleeping, try that. Try dwelling on some math in your brain. See if it works. Subtraction is a good one. Anyways, that's my sleep ordeals. But then I went to mom and dad's for dinner tonight. Good times, fun times. Then I came home and joined in on Amy's stream. Amy Prokopis, she had her live stream tonight, and I got a couple more 1,000 words down. I think I got 1,000 words down in her stream, and during those 1,000 words, I ended up actually drafting a new scene, like a really short, like 500 word scene at the end of one of Finn's chapters in part 1. And then I also afterwards like kind of decided to change one of the chapters that I had, which is technically the last chapter of the part, split it in 2 because it was about 2,000 words originally, and then take the first part and write it in the opposite point of view to see if you can like get more interesting in there. And I did that. And then I now have a bunch of chapters in part 1, which is fun because now they're all named and everything. And I'm actually going to have a TikTok go up with a little sneak peek of the chapter titles in it for part 1 of A Second Story, which is exciting. So definitely go follow me on TikTok if you were not already. But yes, I'm looking at part 2 right now. It's currently open next to me. Look at, I don't know if you can see those edits. Look at all those edits. My God, that's what being in my brain is like. And then when I'm transcribing it, I'm editing it kind of again to make sure it's like really smooth. But yes, I don't know if I said, actually, I've contacted an editor and she got back to me today or last night or something. In the middle of the night, I got the email today. And she's down. So I think this is gonna go, hopefully this goes through and hopefully things work out. Happy about that. But now I have like kind of a deadline to get this draft done because I want to be able to hand it to her at the end of January. I did ask her if she has a deadline in mind that she wants, so hopefully she gets back to me tomorrow and like gives me details of like what I need to give her and like a deadline that she wants it by. Once I have that, your girl's gonna just be pounding through this, but I'm already at like 11,000 words into this draft and I've been working on it for 2 days, which is wild. Like there's a difference between fast drafting, obviously, and then like editing as you go, which is what I was doing for draft 2. And then this, which is I edited through my read through, and that took me a long time because I was reading and editing as I go with a pen in my hand. And now this draft 3 is just me transcribing what I have into an actual draft. So it's going a lot faster, which I'm really liking. Anyways, I'm talking too much. That's what I've been doing. And then I've been hooked on watching Holly's playthroughs of her games. Yesterday I watched like all of the A Plague Tale Requiem games that she has so far. She's got 6 parts of it on her channel. Her book channel is Holly Hearts Books, but her gaming channel is just Holly Renee. So you guys should go check it out. And because I finished all of the Plague Tale Requiem stuff yesterday, I was like, oh, I'll just continue watching the Gods of War Ragnarok videos because I hadn't actually finished her playthrough of that yet. So that's what I've been doing and now I'm stuck on it. I don't know what it is. I've always loved watching people play video games. It's one of my favorite things to watch people like play through a game and like get really into it and all that and like watch the story unfold. Playing it myself, entirely different situation. I am not someone who plays a lot of games. Like there's some games out there that really intrigue me. Like Skyrim was the biggest one and I absolutely love Skyrim. It's my favorite video game of all time. I love things like Animal Crossing and like Hades and stuff like that where it's just kind of simple. Especially Hades. It feels like, I don't know if you guys remember the old iPhone game Temple Run. That was my favorite iPhone game. I should find it again and put it on my phone if it's still a thing because I loved playing that game so much. Like it was mindless but so addicting. Hades is like that for me. Mindless but so addicting. And I love Skyrim. It's one of my favorite open world things. And then I've seen enough of The Witcher that I really wanted to get that game. So I have it, but I haven't actually like carved out the time to play it, which I do want to do. I have it on my Switch. But watching people play games like A Plague Tale and God of War just make me realize how incapable I would be of doing those kind of games, especially A Plague Tale, because most of it is sneaking and it's like waiting and finding the right times to do stuff. I just don't have that capability. So being able to watch someone else play it, prime. But it's absolutely beautiful and brutal. The Plague Tale one, brutal. So gross. But the art and like the art, is that the way to say it? The graphics, I guess? Stunning. Absolutely stunning. That's been my weekend. I totally failed in my plan of reading 3 books this weekend. I feel like I've lost the ability to do that now. Like, it's been months since I've been able to finish more than like 1 or 2 books a weekend, unless I have an extra day to get it done. Alas, that is how it is. I didn't even finish a book this weekend. I'm only like 60%, 70% of the way through Legendborn, and I plan to finish it tonight, but I got caught up with my writing, which is an okay reason. But this is just me realizing that my writing and reading balance is weird. And when I'm doing more writing, I'm doing less reading, and vice versa. So I wish I could find a nice balance. That's the update. It's been a day. But tomorrow, start of another work week already. But I will talk to you then to end up this vlog and to see if I finish this during the day. But good night.
Hello friends, happy Monday. I'm currently in my car sitting outside of work for a couple more minutes before I go in. I always like to take like 5 minutes and just jam to some music, but I want to say hey. I did not read any more of Legendborn. I have not read any more of it, but hopefully tonight or tomorrow I can finish it up and get that off my list so I can move on to a Bloodmarked and start that as well. But c'est la vie, right? Life just gets in the way. Today has been an okay day, nothing crazy going on. And I've started to kind of sit and realize all the little things that I still have to do for my book. So I'm gonna be, I think tonight when I get home after I edit this and put it up, I'm gonna be kind of like starting to do a lot of the nitpicky things. I'm going to see if I can check in on ISBNs and stuff like that, because I want to get my book added to Goodreads so that you guys can go and like, you know, save it as your want to read and stuff like that. I know I don't have the cover yet, but I want the book up before then so that like we can get traction and see like, you know, add it on Goodreads and that kind of thing, which would be such a wild situation. And then I remembered that I need to update my author website. So I got to do that because I checked in on it and I was like, wow, this is still set up when I wanted to try freelance editing, which I didn't do and nothing came of it. So I need to change that whole overhaul of that and then get it set up for when my cover comes out, and like have like buy links and stuff like that and pre-order links through that, which is gonna be fun. And then I gotta check in on like how copyright in Canada is a thing. I forgot about that and I like looked up how to do that, and there's a couple different things you can do. I don't know, I gotta like research things. There's so many little things, and I'm gonna be making a list of all the stuff that I've like had to do and had to research and had to figure out and then had to go look for in this self-publishing thing. And I'm going to make a video about it all when I have my book, like for release week. It's going to be one of those videos that's going to go up in release week. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know down below and I will see if I can answer them in that video, because I will be also looking for questions to answer in that video eventually. But anyways, make sure to follow me on socials and all that. But yeah, I should go in a second here and go teach my students, but I just want to pop in and say hey and give you a little bit of a different view. We're in a car, which is fun. But yeah, anyways, I'll chat with you later. Hello, my lovely friends. It is officially the end of the vlog. It is about 9:30 on Monday. Hi, hello. Thank you for watching this vlog. It's been a good time. This weekend, what did I get up to? A lot of productive stuff. Wrote like 11,000 words in draft 3 of a second story. We've been making moves, making waves, doing things in the self-publishing world. I also read about, I don't know, a couple hundred pages of Legendborn, which is less than I wanted to read this weekend, but still pretty good in my opinion, while still writing and doing all the editing stuff at the same time. So that was nice. And other than that, just kind of hung out and did some little things here and there, which is all that you can ask for. But yeah, my friends, hopefully next weekend I get a little bit more reading done, because I do need to keep ahead of my game, i.e. the reading goal, because apparently according to both Storygraph and Goodreads, I'm a book behind now, so I need to get my life together and read these books that I say I want to read. There's so many that I want to read right now. I'm at the point, I think it's like almost like a stalemate. I'm like, I want to read all of the things, but I can't, and that's making me sad. So I just don't read, and I'm like, that's counterintuitive, but it happens. I'm just kind of sitting here. I'm currently about to jump in and edit this video, and then I might do some writing afterwards.
and I'm still watching Holly play through God of War Ragnarok, which is very entertaining. I've eaten dinner. It's already 9:30 though. I mean, I got home like an hour ago, so what can I say? Not even. It's been less than an hour than I got home. Life is interesting. Life is good. It's Monday night. I'm tired. Also, as I was saying before, I might venture into looking at all of the little nitpicky things that I have open on Chrome right now. The ISBN stuff, the copyright, and my website, if that intrigues me. Or if all else fails, I'll just read some Legendborn because it's sitting on my couch over there and I should probably read that too. But anyways, my friends, thank you so much for hanging out with me this weekend. It's been lovely and I will catch you in another video very soon. Stay kind and keep on reading.